Coming in at number 10 on our list is Calgary kicker Rob Maver. Drafted 6th overall in the 2010 Canadian Draft and replacing Sandro DeAngelis, Maver faced lofty expectations heading into his rookie season. He lived up to the hype though, hitting 5 field goals in his first CFL game. He would go on to lead the league in scoring last season with 185 points coming off of his right boot.
He is making that pick by the Calgary Stampeders in the first round look good.
Next on our list is Alouettes return man Tim Maypre. Maypre burst onto the CFL scene in Week 1, running back a missed field goal 125 yards for a touchdown.
Tim Maypre has gone all the way for an Alouette touchdown. Maybe not a bad idea to break the rookie in here.
He would finish with 3 return touchdowns, including the playoffs. He also finished his rookie campaign with 1,666 combined return yards, 3rd best in the CFL. Kerry Coke is our number 8 breakout performer for his play down the stretch for the Rough Riders. Coke was activated off the Riders' practice roster when Rob Begg went down with an injury and promptly notched an impressive 19 catches for 284 yards with 3 touchdowns in the Riders' final 3 games. Coke was also a key contributor during the playoffs, adding 11 catches for 123 yards, including the go-ahead touchdown grab in the Riders' West Final victory over the Stamps. Coming in at number 7 are a pair of impressive young Bomber receivers. Terrance Jeffers-Harris got his CFL career off to a great start, picking up 18 catches for 325 yards and 3 touchdowns in his first 4 games before being injured and missing 7 more. Greg Carr announced his presence by exploding for 185 yards and 2 touchdowns against the Alouettes in his first CFL contest in Week 13. The 2 Bomber rookies combined to play a full season in 2010, racking up 1,115 yards and 8 touchdowns between them, giving the Bombers plenty of hope for the future. At number 6, we have the East nominee for Rookie of the Year, Marcus Thigpen. Thigpen took the first ball he touched in the CFL to the end zone on a 93-yard kickoff return in Week 1. Thigpen would go on to record 3 return scores in his first 2 games. He also became the first player in CFL history to score a touchdown in 5 different ways in a single season, taking just 7 games to accomplish the feat.
Marcus Thigpen, the new hero in Hamilton.
At number 5, we have Edmonton running back Daniel Porter. Filling in for injured starter Archie Whitlock, Porter nearly willed the Eskimos into the playoffs with his performance down the stretch. Porter finished the season with 4 straight 100-yard games, picking up 547 yards and 2 touchdowns as the Esks won 3 of 4 to close the year.
Porter still on his feet. How about this guy tonight for the Edmonton Eskimos?
BC return man and running back Giannis Davis checks in at number 4. Davis marked his CFL debut in Week 5 with an 88-yard kick return touchdown against Edmonton. Davis would find the end zone 5 more times in his rookie season, scoring 3 times on runs, once through the air, and once more on a return. He would also wind up with 1,897 total combined yards, 3rd best in the CFL.
Giannis Davis, who has been as quick as the speed of light, he's gone down the sideline.
At number 3, we have another BC Lion in hard-hitting linebacker Solomon Elimimian. Elimimian led the Lions with 77 tackles despite seeing limited action during the first few weeks of the season. Once he earned his minutes, the Hawaii product established himself as one of the league's heaviest hitters and showed a knack for getting to the quarterback with 5 quarterback sacks, en route to being named the CFL's most outstanding rookie.
In trouble, and he goes down again. Solomon Elimimian, another sack.
Coming in as the runner-up is Toronto's flying Hawaiian Chad Owens. Owens scored in the Argos' first game of the year on a 90-yard punt return and never looked back on his way to being named the CFL's most outstanding special teams player. Always a threat to break a big play, he led the CFL in punt, kickoff, missed field goal returns, and all-purpose yards, while finishing tied for the league lead in return touchdowns with 4. The electric return man was also a big contributor for the Argos offense, chipping in 46 catches for 576 yards and 3 more touchdowns.
Extraordinary catch in the end zone.
And the number 1 spot on our list goes to Toronto Argonauts running back Corey Boyd. Boyd led the CFL with 1,722 yards from scrimmage in his first season in the league. His punishing running style and ability as a pass catcher was a huge part of the Argonauts' impressive turnaround and run to the Eastern Final. The CFL All-Star scored 8 touchdowns last season and became the fastest Argo ever to hit 1,000 rushing yards. His best game of the season came on his 25th birthday against Edmonton in Week 6. Boyd celebrated by exploding for 164 rush yards and 3 touchdowns in the game.
You don't even have to like football to like the way Corey Boyd plays.